Josh Green for SecondsOut here at the Steel City Boxing Gym in Sheffield. We've got Charlie Edwards. Charlie, we've seen today you've got some fantastic support. We've seen loads of people come out to see one of their favourite boxers. And how do you make the support you have today?
I can't stress how blessed I am, how grateful I am that all these people showed out for me. When I was driving down, I was getting a bit anxious, thinking, oh, what if no one shows out? I drove in and it was a car park full of cars. I was like, oh my God, it really was overwhelming. It was really nice. I wanted to do this, first and foremost, to say thank you to all the fans, whoever made it down here, and there'd be people who couldn't make it down there, but I wanted to give the opportunity to invite people down, to make it special for them. I've been focused, I've been training very hard. I haven't been so much on my social platforms as I normally am, because obviously since I've become champ it's gone through the roof, and it does waste a lot of your energy, and you find yourself just sitting there non-stop on your phone, and but training comes, you feel knackered. So I've had to schedule myself and make sure that I've had time for myself. But this is why I wanted to this day, to say thank you, to apologise for anyone out there who's messaged me and I haven't got back to them yet. My inboxes are crazy right now, but I am very grateful and thankful for every message of positivity that gets sent my way, and it helps massively. And social media is a mad thing in this day and age, and it is very hard to keep up, especially when you're trying to put on 110% into your training. I've got a very tough test ahead of me with Martinez, and I've had to put 120% into my training, and sometimes I can only apologise for not getting back to everyone, but after the fight I will, over the next week and a half, I'll have a lot more time on my hand. Now my training's come down to an end, so I'll try and reach out to everyone and get back and thank them.
Just talk to me about the venue as well, because it's one of the greatest venues that the boxer can be in. So what's it going to be like walking out into that and seeing it?
It's my home venue. It's where I made my debut. It's where I lost my. It's where I won my first title fight. It's where I lost my first world title fight. Where I won my world title. It's my venue, man, and I love it. I really do love it. The atmosphere in there is unbelievable. The stage is set, and I'm ready to perform. I'm really looking forward to it. Going in there, it's like my home territory. I know the O2 like the back of my hand, and it's going to be great to perform on such a big stage. I've got a lot of support out there now, and a lot of people tune into my fights and show me a lot of love, which I'm really grateful for. Most of all, this time it's going out to world boxing, so I really get to show everyone what I'm really about against my mandatory challenger. Not my voluntary pick, my mandatory, the guy who's deserved the shot, who's worked his way to that shot, who knocked out fellow rival Andrew Selby, who was touted to be the next superstar. So I've got a great opponent to showcase my skills on, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I was just going to say about Andrew Selby, were you maybe a little bit surprised that he got the knockout there?
No, I wasn't. It was funny because we fought on the same night as them, and everyone was like, "You're definitely fighting Selby," blah 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 blah. And in the back of my mind, I was thinking, how can anyone just presume are you gonna win? He ain't. Like, in my head, I thought I had a weird feeling that it weren't gonna happen. He had all up against him, going to Mexico, the lifestyle he's been living and things like that. So it's been I thought there was going to be a decision like that, and it portrayed and it panned itself out, and now it's full focus on my mandatory championship.
And just talk to me a little bit about Martinez. What do you think his strengths and weaknesses? Where are the real gaps for you to exploit?
Well, he can bang, so that's obviously clear to see. So it's all about nullifying that. Everyone at world level can bang. Gonzalez can bang like crazy. So it's a part of the parcel. Like it's the game I'm in. Every time I step in that ring, I'm fighting the best of the best. I'm fighting world elite fighters. So it is what it is, and I know what I can exploit of him. I'm not going to say that out on camera, but it's something I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to shine on fight night. pressure makes diamonds. And on fight night, you'll see the performance. I'm really looking forward to putting it in. Me and Grant Smith, he's dissected my opponent, built the game plan, and he's been programming it into me over the weeks and weeks. I've been sparring great, I've been getting stronger and stronger. As the months have gone on, I've lived in the gym, I'm always in the gym, always progressing. Every day's a learning day for me. So I'm just getting better and better, and I'm really looking forward now to the 31st. And I'm doing it all in the gym, so now it's about transitioning it and doing it in the ring.
I'm looking a little bit further ahead. Who do you think your ideal opponent would be if you were to come through the Martinez test?
When I come through the Martinez, because I'm going to beat him in a punch-perfect fashion. I'm ready to sit down with Eddie and see what's on the table. Anyone and everyone at flyweight, but I can't look past Martinez, I'll be a fool to. So my full focus is on the 31st. I wouldn't disrespect my opponent like that.
You obviously, earlier in your career, came back from a crushing defeat. Obviously, AJ, his last result wasn't what was expected. Have you got any words for AJ?
I know he's a strong, tough character, and I know he will bounce back. Obviously, the challenges you have to go through are real. They're real. You face some real demons in your own head. But I know AJ, and I know we'll get through it. And for me, that fight was a blessing in disguise. That's what's made me who I am today, the man I am, and the fighter I am. So I'm grateful for them lessons that I've had to learn to make me develop as the champion I am, which is making me build the legacy that I'm set out to do.
Just finally, I think we've all been moved by your mum's story, but can you just give us an update of how she is doing?
She's smiling, she's happy, she's proud, so she's doing really great. Can't stress and thank the British public enough. They come up to her in the streets. My sister says when she's walking around in the high streets of Croydon, people come up to her and say hello and say, oh, but you're so proud, and that puts a massive smile on her face. And our goals now is to make sure she's happy every day of her life. So for people to come up and do that to her, I can't thank them enough.
Thank you very much.